My name is Chen Xian. A programmer has been involved for 20 years. Well, accidentally worn into the scientific immortal cultivation world. There, I used the assessment mechanism to rely on the immortals.
COA 它是实体剧本杀 Action scripts.
This pain is too real.
The monk's bone. Moving royal sister. Handed it over.
Senior brother, don't talk nonsense to him.
Hurry up and cross the road.
This start is hellish. Difficulty, right?
It was more exciting than Monday morning.
I only did it once. And it wasn't so fast at the beginning.
You just crossed the air and got angry.
Is your KP done?
A is pie done.
Is it done? Is it done?
There's no plan for cultivation, and there's no repetition of breakthroughs.
Are you worthy of the resources given by the East Gate to practice like this? This is a serious waste of resources and concerns.
Surprisingly, I have been in peace for 3 years.
Loosen the words in the law.
With the predecessors,
The younger generation has eyes that do not recognize Mount Tai.
the seniors are very talented.
I can teach my students on the periphery with all my might. And I can invite seniors to join me in teaching. Conspiring to purify the world.
Isn't this the main principle of the sword?
HM-ish.
They are very different and do not conspire with each other.
That is it. I memorized some business management, and it became the sound of the road. But this timer is not a good bird when it sounds. It is better to find a place to fill your stomach first. Finally had a full meal. I have to find a way to figure out that this Yujian and team leader, Zhang of the Pure World sect, are the third party this year.
The older you get, the stronger you get. I heard that this concubine fled from a foreign country. That is called a water spirit.
The immortal cultivation world also engages in this set.
Slipped away. Where have you gone?
Oh, 这里挺安静。
You, who are you?
Don't get me wrong, girl.
I am a guest.
If you go wrong, let's go.
It is indecent.
The girl was calm.
I am a 21-year-old law-abiding citizen.
Don't do this kind of thing.
Let go of me 3. I'll go back, Day.
We are Linggong, hitting the bridge, and so on.
What do you say to write P?
P.
T996 is a blessing.
The fishing ghost has been like this.
Lying in the trough. Relatives.
Who are you wearing to?
Since then, I have been working overtime continuously, and it has been dark again for 3 days.
An accident.
I don't want to be a concubine to the old man. I want to go home.
I think of a way. You hold on. Remember,
I am Chen Xian of Tianji Pavilion.
Who are you?
How to be in the bird room.
I am Princess Chen Shen of the Tianji Pavilion.
Sensing that this place has meaning. Spiritual power fluctuates.
I came to check. And there is nothing wrong now.
Just dress like you. What else is there to revolutionize? Follow me to see the master. Honestly.
This Taoist has a very strange face. I don't seem to have sent you an invitation.
Return the cuff to check the household registration. It also has a coercive calmness. I am the master of the Tianji Pavilion. In the lower Tianji Pavilion, Chen Xian Tianji Pavilion.
Forgive me for being ignorant and ignorant.
What Tianji Pavilion? I am afraid you are here to eat and drink. Right.
We should find a way. Management. Cultivating immortality. It is a pity. It is a pity.
What a pity.
Jiang Zuchang has a foundation building cultivation. However, due to unclear job responsibilities, the path of the IBU is chaotic, trapped in the initial peak for nearly 20 years. It is a pity that this body has a lot of spiritual power.
How do you know? Patriarch.
Don't listen to his nonsense. Talk to me about performance.
Let me set a standard process for you first. Take it and talk about it. And slow. Team Leader Zhang, when you run around the world, is there often a microscopic obstacle when the spirit stands in the mountains and the sea of Qi on the night of the full moon? Is there inflation hidden in the Dandelion? This is a typical multi-threaded task. Improper handling leads to internal friction of spiritual power resources.
Your Excellency can see through it at a glance. Is there a solution?
This is a small path. Take a basin of clean water. 3 low-grade spirit stones with different attributes. This is the job responsibility. Mingxi Town can optimize the local spiritual power environment. Team Leader Zhang. And hung his hands on the plate. The basic operation is Sunday.
This warm current has been going on for 20 years. Come loosen. Senior Chen. Zhang has eyes but no beads.
Offending senior!
Please forgive me.
What is going on?
Meeting in the kitchen is fate.
Seniors, please take your seats. Serve good tea quickly. What is wrong with the seniors?
Zhang Patriarch, I see that there is an artistic aura in your house. Clashes with your own luck. This qi is not removed. You are flat this time. Even if it is loose, it is difficult to finish. Where does the concubine of the whole palace come from? Nanyue is the concubine you took today. This woman's fate is peculiar. With the breath of the other world, it is incompatible with the rules of heaven and earth here. For the monk who is attacking the past, it resembles a copper furnace with ice charcoal.
Surprisingly. Thank you for your guidance. Visitor. Hi. Did you hear what your seniors said? To solve that variable.
And slow. Simple execution. The moment the evil energy burst, backlash is slowly resolved with special methods. So I brought her back. Suppress and resolve everything with a secret method of heavenly secrets.
According to the predecessors. Then Lin Shi handed it over to the seniors. You have full authority.
You scared me to death. True and evil.
Thank you very much for your politeness this time.
What fellow? You see that? This place has its own garden. Quiet and private. Or freehold. It is more than 100 times stronger than the pigeon cage we rented before.
It is very good. But no matter how good it is not home. True. Immortal. Go back.
Go back and continue to be that screw that can be replaced at any time.
That is better than being worried here. My boyfriend is still waiting for me. We agreed that we would get married next year.
My mother didn't add it. I am the only one. There is nothing to worry about. In the company, it is a little transparent. I guess I died suddenly. The project manager will only complain that the project schedule is delayed. But here it is different. You see that I am casually fooling. It is to elaborate on some modern knowledge. But that is all fake.
First flicker. In case it is exposed, we will die ugly.
These resources are real. Here I have the opportunity to get things that I couldn't think of before. Status, even strength.
I don't want that. I want to go back to the life I know. Well.
Because it is not that I don't want to help you. But where is the way to go back? Our eyes are blackened. Acting impulsively. Die faster.
Senior Chen. The younger generation has important things to report.
It is decided.
Good news. Seniors. Someone found signs that the Liuyun secret realm was about to open in Haifeng Mountain. It is said that there is an ancient monk inheritance inside. There are also some signs of the void being broken.
Can the broken void be a secret realm?
Zhang Patriarch. How dangerous is this secret realm?
What level of people will go back? The predecessor, Liuyang's secret realm, is considered a small and medium-sized secret realm in ancient book records. Usually, the most attractable is the power in the late stage of foundation building or the early stage of Jindan. The Jindan boss on the internet doesn't like the contents anymore.
Refinement, foundation building, golden peel,
It sounds similar to the standard Immortal cultivation online text. I now have 5 chapters.
You rely on your brain to make it so.
Can the Jindan period become a great power?
The predecessor, Jindan Daneng, is already a giant, although there is a primordial infant ancestor on it. But those are all legendary characters who see the beginning and the end.
In that case, TM Leader Zhang, then please help us arrange it. This secret realm, Tianji Pavilion. Want to take a look?
According to the Immortal Taoist, the energy of the ancient formation at the entrance of the secret realm is declining. It will take a few hours to get in, waiting, making the atmosphere anxious and subtle. The Zhang family chose a piece of land, set up camp quickly.
What kind of magic weapon is this? The shape is so peculiar.
It is neither metal nor wood.
Never seen.
It was Li Laosan who picked it up from the formation crack over there. The edge, it is still shimmering.
Maybe it is an ancient treasure. With this secret realm.
What is the matter? I can do it!
The electric baton is the kind used in the military. How could it be here?
Don't worry. Look at the situation. It is weird that this thing appeared here.
What a rag. Let me see.
Oops!
Monster! A monster that sucks people's cultivation. Instantly abandoning people's cultivation.
What kind of evil magic weapon is this?
It is none of my business.
I don't know this thing.
Li Laosan's baby.
One person can't swallow it.
Those who see it have a share.
Senior, do we want to go over?
Don't worry.
Look at how they fight.
How can there be a military baton here? Besides us, there are other crew members besides me. Are there any other ships?
This is space garbage.
It must be studied by hand. This is a very ominous thing. Do you want to keep people from falling in the footsteps?
The small evil of Hyphen Mountain is clouds and mud.
This is a very ominous thing.
You are fighting for it, so you don't want to follow in people's footsteps. Who are you?
Less alarmist here.
I'm Chen Xian from the Tianji Pavilion. This nameless is called the Spirit Devouring Demon Bone. It was collected by ancient demon cultivators, extinguished, and refined by the Thunder Demon. If the toucher is light, his cultivation will regress. If it is too bad, the spiritual roots will be destroyed.
You talk nonsense. This is obviously the treasure I picked up.
Baby. Then, do you dare to touch it again?
Empty words without evidence.
If you say he is a monster, he is a monster. I think you want to swallow it all to yourself.
Came to smash the field. Must have some hardcore acting skills.
Zhang Patriarch.
Borrow a trace of purity from you, and use your spiritual power. 玄门正法, Wind Demon Shock, Infinite Universe, obey my commands. Everyone, please look. Only wrapped in pure Xuanmen mana can temporarily isolate its demonic nature. Such evil creatures remain in the world. It will only cause endless harm. It should be brought back by my Tianji Pavilion. Seal of evil by secret law. It is the right way.
This entrance energy is out of control. It is going to be turned on in advance.
Seniors, there has never been a record of the secret realm of flowing clouds in ancient books. So violent. This time, it is likely to bring about a big change.
The greater the change,
it means that the larger the area inside.
Must go in.
It is a custom-made person. They know for sure something. We can't let them get ahead.
Team leader, Zhang Zuzhang, Wei Wei.
We are also in a hurry.
In the secret territory of Liuyun, strange, mushroom, forest.
This is not curious. I am the king of the world. A lot of spirit stones are flying.
It is psychedelic buns. Ratio 7. Drag it away.
Old Minister, Immortal, listen.
Don't move again!
Retreating quickly is difficult to beat under the head.
Retreat to the left and attack the mushrooms and ground on the right with fireballs.
Create chaos.
Science breaks barriers. Science breaks.
The system warns that unauthorized access has been detected and that security protocols have been activated. The poison circle will shrink after 3 minutes.
Please go to safety knowledge. Eating chicken. Is this cheat developed by the game company?
Let's take a look first.
Where to find chicken wings?
Senior!
What to do?
Follow me. The arrangement of these mushrooms is not random.
Who? Plus. Add a knife.
Equal.
Equal. That's true.
This is the meaning of the runes of the heavenly way. If you want to leave, you will follow the light.
Follow the laser!
The cave in the secret territory of Liuyun.
Lao Wang.
Great. This old king must also be Senior Chen.
Miss Lin seemed to be very familiar with this flowing cloud secret realm.
Zhang Hong's questioning echoed in the cave.
Oh no. Zhang Hong was suspicious. I have to find a way to stabilize him. Team Leader Zhang, have you forgotten what I do in Tianji Pavilion?
Tianji Pavilion is naturally a deduction of Tianji.
But this code observation record.
Analyze the laws of the operation of all things. This is my duty. This secret realm is just a larger observation field.
These small things, these symbols.
It is the manifestation of the underlying rules of the sticker. My seniors have already set foot in this place. What is so strange about leaving the marker?
Then this old king is an ancestor of our clan, who has long been in the prince's house.
What it leaves behind is the guidance to the living being.
Zhang Patriarch.
At this moment, the poison circle is outside.
Venice.
Are you sure you want to be entangled in the internal affairs of my Tianji Pavilion at this moment?
Seniors, forgive me. It is Mola. It is just that this place is too weird. It is okay to feel uneasy.
Caution is a good thing. The top priority is the reminder left by Senior Brother Wang.
This code means that if survival is true,
Follow the light.
but the light has already shown the way. What else is the mystery?
SR. Vial is equal to the place. This judgment condition is a bit interesting.
Is this an authentication mechanism?
S and the vial is equal to the place.
The map is the map inside the secret realm.
It seems that Senior Brother Huang has left more than just a way to live.
The boy of Tianji Pavilion, the one who knows the face, will hand over the treasure found inside.
Otherwise, don't blame the old man for a fire. And together with this cave, you practiced together.
Not good.
How did they find it?
Go this way. Fast. Chase.
Nutrients. Who is he?
Are the golden fingers we use really our strength? Or is it an illusion that he deliberately gives us? Let's go! This place is going to collapse.
Seeing wild BGS spreading knowledge.
Which product manager's outdoor punishment is the bells and whistles of this pop-up interface? There is also a red and bald bottom.
Are you afraid that I won't be able to see it?
I reported the opening of the Fierce Sunday sect opposite. They use the spiritual power and infinite luck. Yes.
Received the report. Detected the target. and the Fierce Sunday set, use the illegal plug, in explosive pill. Weak low explosive has been applied to it.
Why is my spiritual power blocked?
Photography can work.
Find a way out.
Safe delivery service is subject to a fee of 10 for snacks. Or the equivalent information provider detects that your balance is insufficient.
Where can we find commodity snacks?
Isn't the information quotient just knowledge? I ask for knowledge payment. Exchange a subversive law of physics for transmission permissions. Receive requests for evaluation. By asking for knowledge, energy, it will not be generated out of thin air. It will not disappear out of thin air. It will only receive payments from one form to another.
The first law of thermodynamics, value judgment level, grants the team teleportation authority.
Hurry up! Our Uncle Lee newspaper.
Forget it. Let's go.
Received the payment of the first law of thermodynamics value and judged it as a class. Grant team transfer permissions.
Detect illegal high-risk information to disturb the target.
权限可立即放弃抵抗. Immediately give up resistance.
Accept. Review.
Taoist! You are wrong about this. The information is sent to you. See for yourself. Completely broke the core components and burned the mission.
Complete the reward activation background access. 59 seconds remaining to execute the instruction list. D. BG, pull out.
List. He is the old king. What is wrong with you?
老王在流云殿，应流阳殿。And he is depriving us of our rights. It's the broken system of recharge produced by Goose Factory. The system opens them all.
Obviously. Are you okay?
It is okay. I am just looking at a paved ground. That looks ugly. The map here shows that this road has the longest patrol gap between the supervision office.
No money and poor ghost. I wish you to be caught. Forced to work overtime. Senior, don't pay attention to him just now.
One is engaged in sales. Remember. Slightly. In any case.
So what about us?
The resolution of the manhunt agreement has been authorized.
He was captured.
System. I reported them for illegal large-scale cross-domain data transmission. It occupies public broadband, which seriously affects my gaming experience. Require it to be limited internet speed.
The amount of data transmitted across domains through the target supervision room exceeded the standard.
Add network latency to the prompt.
Stop looking. This delay will not last long.
We are all guinea pigs in the experimental field.
Observing and learning. The core is in the point.
It is a smoky guinea pig. What does it mean?
I am afraid this world of immortal cultivation is far more artificial than we think. Finally came out. This secret realm is more exciting than working overtime for a month in a row.
That guy is terrible. The eyes are like antivirus software. I can't wait to format us on the spot.
Senior, just now, it was too dangerous.
We are wanted by the supervision department.
Down! Borrowing the homology of 99.8%. This dirty water is too professional. Right.
Aim to become a virtuous person. Remember, when the boundary is met, they are captured. This can avoid the pain of searching for souls.
Lord Xuanjia大人, there must be a misunderstanding in this matter. Senior Chen has been waiting with me.
Absolutely impossible!
Fluctuations in spiritual power are ironclad evidence. If you die violently again...
View accomplices!
Blow yourself up! My year and bonus!
Wrong.
Seniors, there is no way forward.
Give up unnecessary resistance.
Remember the system vulnerabilities mentioned in Lao Wang's notes. Sometimes it seems like a dead end.
On the contrary, it is a way to survive.
Shut!
师母都
Cover your mouth and nose.
The space shield is not a preset channel target.
Chen Xian's understanding of the rules exceeded expectations.
Tracking priority is increased to the highest level.
Retrieve all historical data for the region.
There should be a real road. Chen Xian, how do you know?
Half of Meng relied on Lao Wang's hints. Half of it depends on the programmer's understanding of B. Yuji's intuition. It seems that there are also places in this world that have not been tested in place.
Senior.
It was too dangerous just now. We are wanted by the Inspector General.
I am afraid of living together.
But we can't carry this black pot. Let's go back to the villa first, which is our home field. There are formations, materials, and the influence we have just accumulated. It is time for Tianji Pavilion to officially touch these bulls, ghosts, snakes, and gods.
They came to the door. So fast.
Senior. The Inspectorate has always acted domineeringly. This time, it may be difficult to get better.
What are you afraid of? This is our territory. Acting according to plan. Remember, we are now the victimized technology vendors. He is the blinded father of Party A. Prison, escape, inspectorate. If you don't track down the real culprit, repeatedly harassed, my heaven and earth.
What is the reason for listening to my brother?
Chen Xian used the evidence to point out that you are quibbling useless evidence.
Just rely on that little spiritual power fluctuation that can be easily faked. Lord Xuan, your antivirus software from the supervision department to update the virus database. The real virus is actually at large outside, but you are staring at us programmers, who develop patches.
Logical inference needs to be supported by evidence. At the moment, you are the only evidence.
Then, let me ask you, what is the role of verification? Why is it that every possible way to steal it, even blame me, their true purpose? Don't you have a clue? Is this a partial energy node state derived from the existing data? These anomalous decay do not occur naturally, but organized and premeditated man-made sabotage.
The tactical eyepiece of the hanging armor is calculating wildly.
Monitoring data within the inspection division have shown that
Chen Xian's deduction.
Extremely high integration with certain anomalous areas marked as pending investigation.
Master Xuanjia, my goal is very simple. Live and stop the world from being formatted. The quiet side cult is our common enemy. Why don't we cooperate for now? Tianji Pavilion can provide you with the lack of the supervision department, another perspective, and technical support. When I assist you in recovering the boundary river and dig out the roots of the pure sect, how?
Old man, don't be bewitched by him.
This person speaks demonic words to deceive the public.
Trying to blind us.
This little brother must be severely punished.
Where did you say it? Is what I said true? The Inspector General will make his own judgment. You can't believe me. Can't you trust your system?
Of course, our system is fine. But what you have been doing in the face of adversity, it means that you also have a certain level of understanding of the system. And how do you prove that it was the quiet side sect that framed you?
Who claims? Who gives evidence? You said I did it. It is necessary to present tangible evidence and motives.
Your proposal exists.
Logically reasonable.
But trust needs to be timely.
As a sign of sincerity, I can first provide a clue about the possible hiding stronghold of the myopia sect. As for trust, we can build it gradually in subsequent cooperation. After all, performance is the only criterion for testing the truth. Isn't it?
I can't understand what you are saying. If there are comments, submit 8 reports first. Name your clues.
Of course. You don't understand the rules of the workplace. Heartfelt Mountain is 300 miles south. There is an abandoned ancient Earth altar. The spatial fluctuations there were different from what I had perceived in the secret realm before. There are similarities in the teleportation waves used by members of the Pure Side sect. It may be worth checking.
Coordinates are recorded. Verification will be carried out. Previously, before the festive agreement, you are still on the Inspector General's wanted list. This is a limited intelligence corporation. If there is any change, the check order will still be in effect.
Understand Party A's father's request. We will definitely try our best to satisfy it.
Scared me to death. What kind of technique did you talk to him just now? Can he understand?
It doesn't matter if you don't understand. The important thing is that he understands. The possibility of cooperation temporarily stabilized him.
The predecessors were not confused in the face of danger. A few words can turn danger into a barbarian situation. 张某佩服.
What doubts are dissolved? Just hang the knife that cut off the head temporarily. And we must find the real evidence of the Pure Stone sect as soon as possible. Especially the clues that fell when the boundary was met. Only then can we truly elucidate the suspension. At the same time, in response to the world's own problems, we are also going to start preparing.
That is right. Time waits for no one. By the way, the abandoned altar you just mentioned.
Half-truth. It was a bit out of the ordinary. I noticed this when I was studying maps before. Just let the Inspector General probe the way. It can also distract them, buy us time.
The seniors are brilliant.
The next step is to race against time. Just call it in the dark. We are both friends and foes in the Tomorrow Inspection Department. The difficulty coefficient of this project is a bit high.
What are you afraid of? We are rolled to death, and we can cross the shooting place. I have never seen any strong winds and waves. It is a big deal. Give them a P. P. Draw a cake.
If it makes sense, then start construction.
In order to trace the clues, Chen Xian and his party came to the Flowing Cloud secret realm again. According to Lao Wang's guidance, directly find the Liuyun Hall.
The logic of this river and lake is so old. The authentication method seems to require a specific key.
Lao Wang asked us to come. The key will always be left.
Latecomers resonate with your source code.
Source code.
Is it the thing we are most familiar with that belongs to our original world?
You use your I design concept.
User-centric, clear information architecture, visual hierarchy, interactive feedback is timely.
Then I'll be goal-oriented. Efficiency first. Process standard P. PI driver is not right. The origin is faint. Together.
1 + 1 = 2. Conservation of energy. The Earth is round. The speed of light is about 300,000 kilometers per second.
You coming!
Faster than I expected.
Very good.
Lao Wang.
Do you really have little time?
Listen to me! This is not a naturally formed leisure world, but a testing ground created by higher civilizations. A huge simulation system!
It is the underlying management program of this world.
Or the way of heaven.
He observes! Learn!
Adjust the rules. We put in these variables.
It is to stimulate the evolution of the world. But the base energy for this system to operate is running out.
This is the projection of the boundary core.
It is overwhelmed.
And the whole world is the Prime Minister.
They know the truth.
But they believe that only by letting the world collapse in advance can
steal the last source from the ruins.
Win the favor of the Creator.
In exchange for self-detachment.
So they stole the world core.
It was to create a detonator. The specific form is unknown.
but the purpose is undoubtedly devastating. My time has come.
The authority has been completely stripped away.
The choice of latecomers is in your hands.
It is to wait for evolution to go with the flow.
Or go against the sky.
For this false but real world.
This future data. Stay here!
It is up to you.
Warning. The core database is detected as the highest threat level authorized access. Clean up the data for the 4 weeks of the highest priority launch of the protocol.
Countless aggressive runes appeared on the walls. Locked Chenxian is equal to.
Data in hand. Withdraw. Withdraw quickly.
Chenxian and the others had just rushed out of the Liuyun hall, landed on the suspended platform outside the hall.
He hasn't breathed yet.
Hand over core data. Rao and the others are completely lost.
陈贤，将盗物交出来。
Otherwise.
Chen, Xian. Immediate termination of data receipt. Turn in all the information obtained.
It is just to silence the data and grab it. The fierce Sunday sect wants to grab the treasure. The Inspector General is responsible for the collection of contraband. It is really a perfect hate chain.
Kill one and don't keep it. Grab the data.
Reckless melee. Instantaneous outbreak. It is actually a clear goal for the master. Mainly attacked Chenxian and Lin Weiwei, trying to snatch the encounter.
Senior.
They are crazy, Xuanjia.
You see clearly. Who is the real destroyer? The purpose of the trial teaching is to destroy. Xuanjia, join forces to solve this biggest problem first. I can share data. Otherwise, everyone would have to have fun today.
You can target the myopia to teach Jin Dan and Chen Xian to establish a temporary tactical alliance.
Target enemy golden elixir. Implement the plan. Cut off his spiritual power. He abolished his cultivation.
What kind of evil is this?
Withdraw. Received. Data can be backed up for you, but the message inside is about the survival of the world. We need to analyze it together. 老王的数据显示 shows that myopia is accelerating the destruction of energy nodes. We must act now.
The scope of cooperation can be extended to jointly investigate myopia and energy node anomalies. But you still need to be monitored.
Let's get out of this hellish place first.
The data basically verifies Lao Wang's statement. The energy decay curve is steeper than expected. Multiple keynotes show traces of human destruction.
The world is annihilated. Such catastrophes. What is the shocking cult going to do?
Clear goals. Accelerated system collapse. Implement ultimate evolution.
No matter what they want to do, none of them can succeed. Lao Wang left the data to us. What do we have to do?
That is right. It is all coming. You can't die in vain. Wear it for nothing. Something has to be left behind.
So I propose Tianji Pavilion is officially open for business from today.
Senior. You mean?
Rely on a few of us to save the world. That is what the hot-blooded slow male protagonist dares to say. We are social animals. We must pay attention to methodology and teamwork. I am the cabinet minister, responsible for strategic planning, core technology, external financing. Lin Weiwei, 真技术总监, Sir, responsible for the user experience of all leisure products, the aesthetics and interactive design of the magic weapon of the auxiliary formation, and the architecture of energy networks. Team Leader Zhang, as the director of partner operations. You are familiar with the local forces, the daily operation of Tianji Pavilion. Foreign business and some angel investment depend on you.
Seniors, don't worry. Zhang will do his best. Let the ROI of Tianji Pavilion satisfy everyone.
Lord Immortal Armor, you are the keeper of order. What Tianji Pavilion needs is a stable operating environment. Prevent being stabbed in the back by your own people on the way to save the world. So I hope that the Inspector General will become ours. External strategic ally and compliance consultant. We share information about the Orthodox Church. Acting in concert, you provide us with certain policy conveniences.
It can be based on common goals and interests. The Ombudsman will provide intelligence support, and to the extent permitted by the rules, to facilitate the actions of Tianji Pavilion against myopia. However, all technical applications of Tianji Pavilion are subject to filing and review.
Nope. Shall not endanger unstable transactions.
For performance, well, for the future of the world. Look, based on Liuyun data and thermodynamics, the primary spiritual power architecture optimization model of the second law deduction is completed, although it can only cover 1/10 of the range of the villa. However, the concentration and stability of spiritual energy have increased by 5%.
The conduction loss is still high. The material needs to be further purified. Wonderful!
A steady increase of only 5% for low-level disciples. It means that the success rate of breaking through the bottleneck has increased significantly. Once this thing is launched, it will definitely be popular in the low-end decoration market.
Then let's Tianji Pavilion's first product. Spiritual Power, the architecture optimization service, has officially entered the internal testing stage. The goal is to first win the first order decoration and loose repair market in Tianyu Town and surrounding areas.
Qingniu Town Market, Tianji Pavilion promoted bragging bars for the first time.
Cultivation depends on oneself.
Wu relied on resource heaps.
Can also rely on optimization. It is steel architecture. I can't understand it. It can be a new type of deception.
Right. Don't use tactical diligence to cover up your strategic laziness. This is cultivating immortals. Not moving bricks. Is it a deception? Try it and you'll know. The first batch of top 10 experiencers are not satisfied with the free effect. 10. Bring spirit stones upside down.
I'll give it a try.
Optimize startup.
Broke through!
I broke through the 4th layer of chi refining.
And the spiritual power is much more condensed than before.
Oh, this is amazing.
Is it really fake?
Let me try too. Are there any free places?
Count me as one.
Everyone, don't worry. Queuing, registration. The free trial quota is full. A small fee will be charged for follow-up services. Please see here for specific courses and prices. In addition, Tianji Pavilion Long, term acquisition, purification of crystal and related minerals. The price is fair!
Night, Tianji Villa.
Senior, Fairy Lin's income today deducted costs and experienced 300 low-grade spirit stones. More importantly, the word of mouth has been beaten. The scattered cultivators and small families in several surrounding towns sent people to inquire. The news of our acquisition of crystals has also been released. I believe there will be more supplies soon.
Finally took the first step. Original capital and prestige. Didn't this begin to accumulate? Although it is only the bottom market, but a spark can set fire to the plains.
What the predecessor said is very true, in my opinion. Next, we can launch it for the middle and late stages of refining, and the customized cultivation plan in the early stage of foundation building. Further expand the market. At the same time, strengthen equity cooperation with those small families. Bind interests.
Capital and prestige. With these resources, to support that crazy plan. Close perspective. Are you ready? The King of Volumes is about to start exerting force.
This is Lin Weiwei Lin Fairy. Right.
Sure enough. It is extraordinary. At the outer gate of the lower Liuyun sect, he looked directly at Zhao.
Came to pay a visit to my bucket. This aunt is really urine. Less of a fuss in the future.
I heard that the fairy has extraordinary attainments in the optimization of spiritual power structure and magic weapons. Is a genius that does not let go.
Stay in this Tianji Pavilion. It is a bit of a humiliation.
Our small workshop to brush performance.
Chen Pavilion, Master joked. Our fierce Sunday sect has abundant resources. Long heritage. It can also provide the best research environment and resource inclination for Lin Xianzi. As long as the fairy nods, offering the position of elder. It is good for the temporary materials in the virtual seat to be used by the ruler.
But the design specifications of your sect are too old. Spiritual power guides the path against humanity. It is not good for creativity when I go there.
Design specifications.
This is called professionalism. According to the deacon, digging people cannot only paint cakes. You have to know how to do it.
As before, being taken to the main hall still didn't give up.
Lin Xianzi, the conditions are okay. Let's talk about our fierce Sunday sect.
It seems that I won't teach you a lesson. You don't know what a modern corporate talent retention strategy is. Did you see it? Weiwei is not a part-time job here. It's a partner and enjoys technical dividends. Dry shares. Participate in profit sharing at the end of the year. There is also a flexible working system. As long as the project node can catch up. No one cares about sleeping until you wake up naturally. More importantly, we have the most cutting-edge scientific leisure topics here. Unlimited. Creative freedom.
These and these.
陈阁主 Master, the mysterious sequence you just said to optimize the spirit gathering array.
Is it just the golden ratio?
Redesigned spiritual vortex nodes to maximize efficiency.
I have deduced it.
Theoretically feasible.
It is a bit interesting, lad.
What do you call the junior Zhou Zhen? He is a miscellaneous disciple of the outer gate of the Liuyun sect.
They all said that my formation was crooked. It is not orthodox.
Xiao Zhou, do you know what disruptive innovation is? It is to kill all orthodoxy. Come to our Tianji Pavilion. Provide independent laboratories with sufficient funding. Let you engage in your crooked ways.
Really? Senior!
Zhao Kai on the side saw this scene. I was so angry that I almost vomited blood.
But there is nothing we can do.
Away from radiation. Gone. The Duke of Zhou will take you to see your new house. By the way.
The square was crowded with people. All kinds of decorations gathered. Even representatives of some small and medium-sized families came. Everyone was looking forward to it. Curious about what big news this suddenly rising Tianji Pavilion is going to make.
Dear fellow Taoists and investors.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to the first product launch of Tianji Pavilion.
I am Chen Xian, the cabinet master.
What we don't want to go today is just dry goods.
First of all, bring you a foolish Fulu generator.
Can 1 point. Oh gourd, still be generated.
Just kidding.
It is still foolish.
Who do you look down on?
I understand your concerns. Traditional Fulu drawings are complex. The success rate is low, and the requirements for spiritual consciousness are high. It is simply anti-human to use. But with it, you just need to enter the desired Fulu effect. Injected with Weibo spiritual power. It's built in spiritual power logic unit and standardized rune library. Can automatically optimize the structure. One-click generation of stable and efficient customized service records. The success rate is more than 95%.
Lin Weiwei demonstrated on the spot. Let a practice period disciple operate. Sure enough, a fireball technique was quickly generated.
Power stability!
The audience instantly boiled. This means that D-tier modifications can also have a stable source of blessings.
At the same time, a series of magic weapons optimized by user experience have been launched. For example, this adaptive flight talisman It can automatically adjust the speed and energy consumption according to the user's cultivation level. This painless spiritual power injection needle, improved version of the healing talisman, make the healing process painless.
The gourd magic weapon is just a tool. But can the cultivation itself be higher? Be more scientific? The answer is yes. Traditional cultivation fights separately.
Internal friction of resources is serious.
Today, I announce Tianji Pavilion will open the joint cultivation mode.
Maximize the use of world resources.
This is the sharing economy of the immortal cultivation world. All of the above products and services will be included in the Tianji co-contribution point system. By completing tasks, provide resources, and promote the concept of Tianji Pavilion.
To get contribution points, exchange everything.
We are not selling products. We are building a new ecology of scientific immortal cultivation. Still worried about bottlenecks. Still running for resources. Join us and say goodbye to invalid involution. Immortality. Tianji Pavilion opens the door to a new world for you.
The eyeliner of the fierce Sunday sect was ugly, quickly left. A few myopic eyeliners in the crowd dropped their eyeliner.
Quietly disappeared.
Take a look! Take a look! The same optimized gourd recording effect is the same as that of the Fierce Sun multi-certification, Tianji Pavilion. The price is only half. Don't miss it when you pass by.
It is really fake.
So cheap.
Ouch! This thing is quite strong. It is just a bit of a waste of legs. And it is a bit of a wall.
You get what you pay for.
The effect is always sufficient. Copying inferior plagiarism.
Line distortion. Arrangement of spiritual power nodes. There is no beauty to speak of.
The user experience is negative and calm, and it is imitated.
It shows that we have succeeded. The only way to compete in business.
But dare to surpass our board.
You have to be prepared to be optimized.
Cabinet Master.
Director Lee found it.
They really arranged 1 point.
Oh, for us directly.
Several basic spiritual domains disclosed by the version have fallen back. But in order to reduce costs, television, cinnabar, and support key decisions were used.
Also cut corners.
Therefore, stability is extremely poor. It may even bite back on users. Do you dare to sell this kind of garbage?
They have already taken it away at a low price. We have about 10.5% of the low-end market share. Many cheap casual practitioners have been recruited. In turn, they complained that our genuine products were not as strong as the copycats. Big.
Try to teach them what technical barriers and version iterations are.
Slightly.
How is our 2.0 version ready?
It has been prepared for a long time. Not only optimizes the basic circuit, efficiency increased by 20%. The most important thing is that it has a built-in spiritual power center.
That is right. The spiritual power only passes through our ladder.
The results of the psionic secret room officially certified by the pavilion.
Only then can we give full play to the energy efficiency of Fulu.
That is how it will be. In this way, those knockoff goods immediately become scrap. We can also make another profit by selling or binding the reverse stone.
Not only that, Zhou Zhen, you took people overnight. The copycat Fulu we prepared before was identified, and the applet anyway. Pushed to all users who have purchased our genuine products through the psychic network.
Let them be able to drill wells on the spot.
Taoist friends! Wait! Use Brother Tianji to find the goblin to take pictures!
Rely on fucking and being pitted. Tour guides from all walks of life. Please pay attention.
Tianji can monitor a large number of inferior copycat products circulation market.
Seriously endangering user safety. And infringe on China's intellectual property rights. Once again, solemnly declare.
Any unauthorized plagiarism.
Copycat behavior will face strict affairs from our legal department.
The relevant lawyer's letter is to hold you accountable for the glory of the past.
It is not better to say it.
To talk about this Tianji Pavilion.
It is said that it is clever.
But what they propose is to recharge the world.
I see who laid down this world.
The most basic thing is not to feel the accelerated destruction.
I heard that everyone in the Star Wars Empire People's Army keeps their chariots.
I also heard that if you want to dare to take down the spiritual power minister Xianlin Weiwei, it is myopia.
Call it bait.
The aim is to complete the ultimate evolution.
Senior! Fairy Lin's room began to appear unfavorable to us.
It should be expected by the quiet sight teaching.
Is it a public opinion war old routine? We moved their cakes. They must be leaving.
If only he was there. He is the best at handling this kind of public relations crisis.
Wait, 你说是谁?
It is nothing. I just think these rumors are low level. But there are people who believe it.
Throw plenty of dirt and some will be sure to stick. The crowd is full of praise. Seniors, we must deal with it as soon as possible. Otherwise, the reputation accumulated in the early stage will be damaged.
It is necessary to refute rumors, but it is useless to just talk about it. To distract attention or let the rumors break themselves.
Things that are still rumored are not.
I just suddenly wanted to get married. Miss him. If we hadn't crossed over, are you already preparing for the wedding now?
He will definitely arrange everything well.
I will never face these messy things.
To be honest, I envy you a little. At least, there is still a thought. I am alone. Sudden death. It is estimated that no one has collected the body.
You don't come. I just think if he is there, this kind of public opinion problem can be solved by moving his fingers. He is a PR expert.
Public relations expert. Media industry micro. Do you want to see how he is now?
How do you think we can't go back?
We can't go back. But you can hire foreign aid. Go and find a choice. It is time to use our strategic ally.
Cross. Border observation consumes a huge amount of energy. This exception is in view of the value of myopia education information provided by Tianji Pavilion recently. This is the only time, and the following is not an example.
Thank you! The coordinates are him. He hasn't changed. That is Xiaoya. According to the fluctuations of life energy.
Detection. Female individual pregnancy is about 36 weeks. The relationship determines that the intimate partner is 36 weeks.
Long before I crossed over. They are already so. What is the overtime shift? I desperately work for a future.
No, this is not a seamless connection. It is the relationship between jade veins. This brother hides deep enough.
Abnormal detection of the target fetus and the original wavelength is the same as this direction.
The world's depletion of the creation of the source is highly compatible.
What does it mean? In theory.
If this fetus and its origin of creation can be guided to this world, with its energy as its core and smoothness, also due to the subworld crisis. But after stripping, the fetus will cease to exist.
Thoroughly quantified, according to the analysis of the sentiment database.
Lin Weiwei personally had an intimate relationship with the target woman and the betrayal incident. This scheme can be regarded as a kind of emotional transfer and resource utilization.
You call this resource utilization?
Hey, face interview. There is something wrong with your algorithm. Hateful hatred. Take the unborn child as fuel. This is a solution that carbon-based organisms can come up with.
Inspiration is an inefficient variable.
It is easy to lead to decision-making errors. According to calculations, this is the most advantageous. Hate should not be wasted.
Nope.
I refused. And that is right.
The child is innocent. He should not pay for the sins of the Lord. Let him stay there with my past hatred.
It is more comfortable to shout. Right.
陈贤说得对. You're right. In that word, we are actually dead. It is not cost effective to dwell on a dead person's past. What do you love over there?
It is serious to mess up here. You see? Even the paralyzed face was moved by our noble lavender. Lying in the trough, Xuan said. Did you laugh just now? You actually laugh. I thought your facial nerves were decorative.
Abnormal twitching of facial muscles.
To record and initiate the self-test procedure.
Your choices conform to the underlying definition of order. Protect life, not trample on it. In terms of supervision, the company can rest assured to cooperate with the Tianji Pavilion.
When did you learn discernment?
I read it in your office book. Today's test really worked.
You are simply the bee of the system.
The wind direction of the UG Senior Lin Ferry Room has changed greatly. Almost no one believes those rumors about my Tianji Pavilion anymore.
Wei, how did you do it? Reversed so quickly.
It is simple. First, information hedges. They spread panic. We will release tangible benefits. 3 areas of optimization have been opened. 0, pulse attack level modification. Experience it for free and use effects to speak. Second, the authoritative endorser targets the capital in the name of supervision to steal the warning notice of the boundary verification and spread rumors. The official characterization is useful for us to justify 10,000 sentences. Third, shift the focus. Taking advantage of the trend, the Palan Optical Cable crowdfunding construction plan was launched. Let the historians spontaneously defend us. They dismantle the soil for the spread of rumors. The core of dealing with rumors is not justification. It is to divert everyone's attention. Let everyone be busy with the benefits and opportunities we give. Naturally, there was no time to pay attention to those noises.
Professional. Your wave of operations has passed before you.
Now focus on dealing with the crisis in front of us. The teaching of meditation will not stop there.
Seriously, how does it feel now?
It is much easier. Like unloading a heavy but long-lasting burden. From now on, I will concentrate on accompanying you to make waves in this world. Lord Chen.
We are the Golden Man who wants to save the world.
How can you stumble on this bloody plot?
In the future, my brother will take you here to eat and drink spicy.
Chen Song can make the decision.
First, think about how to solve the problem of the next energy node. But it seems to be quite interesting to choose with you.
The energy decay curve has reached 3.
What is going on with these guys? I can't stop eating shuanmai.
The inspectorate report defines it as a natural disaster, but the underlying data points to man-made sabotage. Linley's signature is more consistent with the fixed trend of 99.9%.
They are not waiting for the world to be destroyed. They are gatekeeping the world.
We used to think that if you can't save it, you can find a way to run away by yourself, or find a corner to go to the end. Then now, the road is blocked. If we do nothing, when the world collapses, we also have to bury this test site. Let's all do our best.
Traditional repair methods certainly don't work. Fix it one by one. The speed of their destruction cannot keep up. Moreover, the symptoms are not the root cause.
The energy is beyond my means.
The circulatory system is also disrupted, etc. Is it possible that we can do it ourselves?
Forcibly inject water into the market.
You mean artificially created aura? This is against the conservation of energy. Nope.
It is not something out of nothing. It is the ultimate form of open source and cost reduction. You see the energy that is easy to disperse in this world. Those parts that have been dissipated by invalidation. What if we could recycle it, purify it, and redistribute it?
This is equivalent to building an energy that covers the whole world. Circular and regeneration systems.
It is not as simple as recycling. We want to build a creation oven that is not many key nodes around the world.
They are responsible for extracting basic energy from matter and space itself.
And then, through the energy network you designed, let the grid be sent to the world. Liuyun recharges and continues to live in this world that is about to shut down.
Recharge the whole world with manpower, Senior.
This is simply a theoretical model.
The preliminary success rate is less than 0.00017%. The level of energy required, the technical difficulty, the resource consumption exceeded the limits of the current cultivation civilization. Feasibility judgment is close to doing.
But this is the solution we can think of that could solve the problem fundamentally.
That is right. A low success rate doesn't mean 0. Didn't we often start with the impossible when we started projects? I call this plan the Heaven Mending Plan. We want to give this leaky world patch science like never before.
The scheme code has been revealed. There is a trace of implementation path at the logical level. The prison inspectorate will provide ongoing
observational and limited support for this plan.
The grandeur of the predecessors is ancient and modern. Zhang Bo is Liuyun, 对吧? Everything he has and gamble with his seniors.
It is just.
Such a huge program starts. Up, capital.
Resources.
Don't worry, Liao Zhang.
Prepare a little.
PPT, 我们要去忽悠 Route. Not to convince more people.
To sum up,
the plan to make up for the sky is not a castle in the air. It is based on rigorous psionic physics and large-scale project management methodologies.
The first stage.
We will work in 5 key regions in the east, west, north, and south of the mainland within 3 years. Establish 5 medium-sized manufacturing oven prototypes. Build a regional stable neighborhood network.
Chen Geizhou's concept is good, but this requires massive resources.
Just a few of us are a resource problem.
We have found a solution. Through standardization, cultural design and new improvement, the cost of large-scale application of crystal can be reduced by 60%. At the same time, we launched the networking initiative. All participants can be selected based on their contributions. In the future, priority will be given to enjoying a stable supply of spiritual energy. Everyone!
This is not only about extending life for the world. It is an unprecedented investment. Once the network is completed, we will be the rule makers of the new era.
Whereas, the inspection division has conducted a preliminary risk assessment of the patching scheme. If the plan is successful, it will greatly improve the stability of the plane.
Comply with order.
The Ombudsman will coordinate resources, provide necessary support in intelligence sharing and eliminating external interference.
Done.
My life family is willing to come up with 3 situations. If
the fire sect is good at civil engineering, how much manpower is needed?
Finally, pull the first angel investment. But the core problem has not been solved. We only have theoretical deductions on the principle of energy extraction of the creation furnace.
The key lies in the psychic excitation matrix. The traditional spirit gathering array is a lizard. And what we need is leverage and transformation. I borrowed nuclear fusion, but it needs to be achieved with runes and spiritual power.
The energy flow density here is frightening. I am afraid the existing materials can't bear it. It requires a leadership level that can be super high at the same time. And super stable super materials. Do core construction.
This is the biggest technical level. Theoretically, the highly purified essence of the void can. But that thing only exists in legends.
About super materials. There is a sealed record in the database of the Inspector General. In ancient times, from a meteorite to a falling fish, falling into the sea of stars. Its core material star and gold crystal attributes are very consistent with your description.
Well, the galaxy golden crystal falling into the sea of stars sounds a bit dangerous. But it is better than no direction.
Falling into the sea of stars. I remember that ancient book's record that there was a chaos in space. The aura storm is raging. It is a famous forbidden area. Exactly.
And according to energy monitoring, the Quiet Side sect has recently appeared frequently on the edge of the fallen star sea.
Regardless of their goals, the location of the first medium-sized blast furnace was set in the Yunji Mountains near the Sea of Falling Stars. On the one hand, you can use the Liuyun energy there. On the other hand, it is convenient for us to obtain Galaxy Gold and Linji Mountains.
That is the traditional sphere of influence of the Fierce Sunday sect. Edge exploration and base construction may not be easy.
The Supervision Department will provide detailed spatial logistics maps around the Fallen Star Sea and monitor the movement of the main force from the static perspective.
I will design a standardized construction plan for the temporary base as soon as possible. Strive for the fastest landing.
So,
the first stage of the Sky Supplement Plan, the Battle of Yongji Mountain, was officially launched.
In order not to work overtime.
Well, for the future of the world.
Senior.
Fairy Lai had just received a secret message. It is actually in the depths of the land of Yunling. It seems that the second power rough stone has been successfully obtained.
The second boundary stone is the first. What is this second property? What about the specific location?
The level of source search is not high. It is only confirmed that they used a large number of manpower. In one of the places in Yunling, something was excavated from the ruins of the ancient battlefield. Triggered a violent burst of energy. Characteristics and bonds are similar, but the attribute is to be destroyed.
Destructive? Rough stone. What do they want to do? When a soul is combined, the energy is already troublesome enough.
Number. They are not simply gathering strength. I seem to know what they're going to do.
Fine. Tune the world. Energy in Liuyun's data. Module suspension.
Of node vulnerability analysis.
All myopia recorded by the monitoring silk is called destruction. Or the location of the node that is attempted to be destroyed is marked.
If they use boundary time as the energy source for detonation, use this destruction. Rough as a trigger. Or directional amplifier. Impact dozens. Or even all. 108 vulnerable nodes at one time.
They want to use extremely primitive energy. Instantly overload the entire energy circulation system. Triggering a chain. Collapse of the entire world.
We must take the initiative.
Director, John, the intelligence network is fully operational. I want to know where they might go next to find the third rough storm.
Wei lecture. Let's go to the scene of the incident to see if there are any clues.
Detecting the old large-scale space transmission to the target. It left 6 hours ago.
Direction to the northwest.
To the northwest is a misty swamp.
Is it mentioned in Liuyun's data?
Is it like a natural data cache area?
That is right.
Misty Swamp, level 5, record. Ancients can easily get disoriented. Spiritual perception was greatly suppressed.
Adults detect the faint spiritual power beacon, meaning it is not that we or myopia have taken control. The beacon source is at 3 o'clock.
79%. Structural damage, without exception. The internal storage unit has trace information residue.
Long-term transfer.
This is a misty swamp. What is sealed there? Could it be that the third rough stone is used to maintain the seal? Or is it a seal in itself?
If the rough is a seal, it is called to pick it up.
Isn't it that no matter what it is, they can't succeed? Hanging armor!
Immediately analyze the spatial coordinates and energy characteristics in this image. We need to feel the fog before the rough appears. According to the energy of the Youngling Stele, the remaining Liuyun node cache area marker, combined with myopia, called action trajectory, big data. The third piece, the rough stone, is hidden in the misty swamp. In the ancient ceiling array, the error does not exceed 3 miles.
The spiritual power in the swamp was suppressed. There are also ancient prohibitions. How do we accurately locate the ceiling array? You can't just wander around like looking for takeout. Right.
Cabinet Master! Director! Lin! I made a fog navigator built in spatial signal enhancement module. Can penetrate 3 layers of static system. It can also display the spiritual power congestion index.
When selecting and supervising, mobilize the resources of the Inspector General without parliamentary approval. Compliance review has been initiated. The cooperation with Sky Pavilion has been terminated with immediate effect.
This conservative lord, is the destruction of the world considered a compliance risk? If you don't help, forget it. There is still a card process. Why don't I send you a report on the plan to make up for the day?
In accordance with the external action of the Boundary Monitoring Division, Article 38, 4 of the 7th edition of the Risk Assessment Manual.
Paragraph.
Begin the risk assessment of this misty swamp intervention. Evaluation Item 1. Original acquisition of target priority. The importance rating of the supplementary Sky Plan is 2. However, the relevance of the core business of the Supervision Department was rated as V pressure weight, accounting for 0.15. Assessment 2. Political risk.
Acting without your approval, resulting in a speech. This is called a strategic partnership.
Rest assured, it isn't me.
Just to say that I forced you.
Cabinet Master! There is a high-intensity energy reaction ahead!
Myopia really arrived ahead of schedule.
They are forcibly breaking the seal!
According to Plan B, Lord Xuanjia, you lead a team to contain the front. I went around the back to steal the house.
Rules. Chain. Lock mode. Starts. Attack after 30 seconds. Create a window for you.
Zhou Zhenyu was pulverized with a sound wave jamming talisman, cracking the formation. Others divided the battlefield. Let them infight. System prompt.
Warning. The third piece, The original corrosion attribute, seal, is lifted. Energy fluctuations have been captured by the still stone.
Let's go. Go over and see what is going on. The energy core of the sacrificial bomb is on the third stone pillar on the left. You are wrapped in chains, and the deputy allows me to destroy the core. It is used when it is clever and round.
You learn very quickly.
See me ask them for a change.
Zhou Jian.
Give them some of Party A's urging sonic attack. If you don't change the magic voice of 10,000 people.
A group of revitalized heretics.
Because of the rough stone of the strong country.
Damn! Are you sulfuric acid?
What is a space teleporter?
Where did he hide?
It is a random spatial teleportation.
Unable to locate. I was careless.
I didn't expect them to be able to find this kind of long-lost food.
Why is Chuan Xian so embarrassed?
Don't mention it. Primitive was snatched away by the vice leader. That soul ball actually had space to teleport spirit talismans.
Can't locate its teleportation point.
Xuanjia said that it was a random transmission within a radius of 100 kilometers. Even the user himself does not know where it will be transported.
The inspection department has detected that the fourth piece of rough stone will appear in the burning sky valley. This perspective will certainly not be absent.
Chen Xian, you have to stop them from taking the fourth rough stone. Otherwise, the plan to make up for the sky will really become PT.
It is also called a living rough resonance. The fourth piece, when the rough stone is about to deceive.
Please quickly elevate the world and extend this lock.
More knots will urge the Krypton Hall. This broken system is more than the workplace P.
UA is also ruthless.
Look at the problem here. The traditional formation transmission concept is surface coverage or linear guidance. For the Ultra, remote energy transfer required for the creation oven plan. The loss rate is as high as 70% or more, according to this efficiency. Even if we build the oven, the energy can't be sent far, either. Wait. Light, Shen, Xian. The fiber of our world uses light to transmit information.
Virtually no loss of fiber.
Yes. The light signal is in the fiberglass.
Wait a minute.
This is the Immortal cultivation world.
Where does fiberglass come from?
And what we want to pass on is spiritual power.
Not data.
The principles are interconnected. We need an extremely uniform internal structure. It can restrain spiritual power, like light, reflecting the advancing tube on the inner wall.
Let the spiritual power flow down the river inside. Reduces collision, reflection, with the tube wall.
That is right. What we are going to do is not wires. It is a fiber optic cable. The core of the psychic optical cable is a filament drawn from Ultra. High purity guide bell crystal. A scaly material that insulates outside interference from the outer wrap.
Theoretically feasible. Wei Wei immediately carried out material simulation and structural design. 周正 可以和微微筛选所有微是水晶 的 leadership attribute. Data of all known crystal minerals. 老张发动所有渠道寻找高纯度 point high purity. Large size Dandelion crystal ore, especially the kind that is transparent and immaculate. Senior.
This high-quality crystal. It has always been the strategic material control of the major refining sects. There are very few in circulation on the market.
Find technical bottlenecks. First, with a breakthrough direction. There is always a way to solve the problem of resources.
After Chen Xian explained the matter, contact Xuanjia to investigate the Burning Heaven Valley. And the energy poison number is extremely active, far exceeding normal ley line fluctuations.
It is in line with the rough stone to give birth to the extension.
It should be called the forward camp in Tianli, and the defense is tight.
There are quite a few people.
The patrol team is configured to start with the foundation. It seems that they are sure that this will be the birthplace of the next rough stone.
And he was determined to win.
According to the energy, according to the speed, the rough stone officially welcomes the industry. And it will take at least 10 days and 10 days.
That is enough for us to make a lot of preparations. The nails are bought. The smoke bomb was also released. Then, wait for the fish. It is waiting for the stone to surface by itself.
The investigation mission is completed. It is recommended to return to the preparation and take the next step.
Senior Fairy Line. I have mobilized everyone to investigate. High purity and large-sized spirit thief crystal, especially suitable for the Immaculate Star of Las Vegas. There is no stock on the market at all. The ore veins are either under the absolute control of the Great Sunday Sect. Either they are located in the Jedi. The cost of mining is high.
The database of the Supervision Department records. The largest island, age crystal vein, is located deep in the Meteor Mountains. But there are space rifts everywhere. Has been classified as S and danger zones. Conventional mining is not possible.
Formal channels can't get it. You can't go to dangerous places. Can we mobilize the masses?
Masses.
The masses are right. The largest group in the Sanyo cultivation, Immortal realm. They may not have a high cultivation level,
but there are many of them. Fifth, all kinds of barren mountains and mountains are often imported from all over the world.
We issue mine inspection missions.
The military aircraft was launched. Mobilization planned to add bricks and tiles to the home. Discover and submit the guide crystal. You can get the Tianji contribution points. Contribution points can be exchanged for spirit stones.
Elixir. Magic weapon.
Exclusive repair. The practice plan is submitted more. And there is no cap. For details, please use the temporary scanning task to check click brother. What is this for?
So many benefits to buy crystal.
Who cares about him?
Anyway, you can also touch these stones in your usual experience.
I used to throw it away because I thought it was useless. Can you change the spirit stone now?
Look at the exchange list. The contribution points are high enough. You can also exchange for the priority access, right in the joint cultivation.
What are you waiting for?
Hurry up and look through the caves and river valleys you have been to before!
High purity! The internal structure is also very amazing. It fully meets the requirements of the core material of the psychic fiber optic cable.
Director, Ling.
The pulling process is also almost modulated.
You need to have enough original materials. The first experimental fiber optic cables will soon be available.
Sect Master. Elders.
Tianji Pavilion recently acquired a large number of spirit crystals. The price offered is extremely high. It has attracted countless scattered cultivators and even some small families to search frantically, even near several veins under our control. There are many prying eyes.
M.
Is clever enough. Want to bypass us with this means.
Spirit theft crystal is the basic material for many high-level magic weapons and formations.
Let them continue to loot like this.
Sooner or later, it will affect our resource reserves and market prices.
Send the order down. All the ore veins under the fierce Sunday Sect. It is strictly forbidden to sell Skyrim Pavilion, even a piece of crystal. At the same time, contact several refinement tools and major sects that we have made friends.
It is time to give this Tianji Pavilion a good lesson.
Let them understand.
The Immortal cultivation realm is not a place where a little crooked and evil path can run rampant.
Chen Xiang used financial ideas, such as futures and gambling, to form an alliance with scattered cultivators. Perfectly solves the problem of high-quality crystal sources. Finally, the prototype of the creation oven is here.
The final test is completed. All systems are functioning normally. Pylonic cable connection is stable. The energy output threshold is set within the safe range. Wow!
Cabinet Master.
It is ready to start.
Comrades, the time has come to witness the miracle. The first phase of the Tianji Pavilion Heaven Plan. The ignition test of the small manufacturing oven was started.
Lee is so fast.
If it succeeds, scientific immortal cultivation is feasible.
Incredible. Manpower has truly created the world. The original guess was indeed correct.
Energy conversion efficiency, 87.3%. Output stability is 99.6%. Increased the concentration of the area spirit system by 450%. The data exceeded expectations.
The feasibility rating of the supplementary Sky Plan was upgraded to B+.
We did it!
Chen Shi, Jellicle and Wu Liu all sat down. This is just the beginning. Just be careful of the star machine.
It is the damn Tianji Pavilion. They actually did it. It must be reported to the leader immediately.
I can only do it.
Such stability, contrary to the pursuit of military generals.
This thing must be destroyed.
Okay!
Today's achievements. Enough to go down in history. When assisting a senior of Dubai. Li Xianzi. Lord Xuanjia. I respect all of you.
With the success of prototypes, the design and construction of medium-sized ovens can be accelerated.
It seems that our performance is over-completed in the first stage. The next step is to expand reproduction, spread the forest net.
The team leader urgently reported secretly.
Senior, just received the news. News came from the other side of the burning Heaven Valley. It is about to make a move. It is estimated that something is going to happen to the fourth rough stone.
It seems that our celebration banquet has ended early.
We plan when to go.
Plans can't keep up with changes. Publicize Xiaoyu to the public. Recruit Meng Laozhang to prepare supplies.
Wei Wei backed up the data of the prototype. Let's go meet the group of madmen of the Pure Stone sect again.
Most forces are taking a wait and see attitude. There are also many people who are afraid of myopia.
Don't dare to form alliances. Everyone has their own ambitions.
We can't force it. Just do our best.
Come back! Safely! I am waiting for you!
This rhythm. Brothers are about to bloom.
Don't worry. For you,
I won't die either.
According to the data returned by the masses of One Real Estate, the target for your title house is in these 3 areas.
From oneself echoes each other. The core area of the original condensation.
When they arranged the best 3 fine single energy level masters, they felt the 3 fine pills.
Senior Chen, can you deduce the exact time and coordinate longitudinal of the original condensation?
don't interfere. It is too strong.
The comparison is actually a more predicted ladder. And there is probably a slight deviation in the position of the column box.
It is also above the hot spring on the southeast side.
Great. This incense stick is our chance.
Window alienation change.
Abandoning the strong attack plan, the supervision office and the children of the Life family in the area created large-scale commotion on the periphery, attracted the attention of the 3 Dingdan and the main force. It is best to make them think that we are a full army.
Understand. The execution sound of the East and West War is faint.
Lao Zhang and the brothers of the Tinfeng group formed an elite team with me, using the slightly designed environment, camouflage limpy and face clothes to infiltrate the core area, take things away before the rough stone is completely condensed.
The driver is subtle and just sneaks in. Whether the combat power of the squad is slightly weak. In case of emergencies,
rest assured,
brought a secret weapon.
Wei Wei's newly developed spiritual power pulse gun should be shot down with 1 shot.
The above is enough to injure him.
The recoil is small. Is the mobile phone system intelligent? It is just a bit expensive.
In extraordinary times, regardless of energy consumption.
Press a slow movement.
Continue!
You really dare to cop?
Very good.
It was him!
The 4th Burning Heaven Primordial Stone.
Get ready to get your hands dirty.
Chen knew that you would come to steal chickens and wait for you to sit down. Leave your life behind!
It is really Yin.
Brothers, coil those little miscellaneous fish to cover me.
I'll take the rough stone first.
For the Inspector General, the highest court will also rule that the risk of burning the primordial stone is too high. It is directly collected and sealed by the procuratorate. No one is allowed to do so.
Where is the hanging armor? Let him come out to explain.
Are you bureaucrats again? Didn't you see the Pure Vision sect next to you?
The rough stone was taken away by them.
The world is over.
Alarmist.
The supervisory department has its own judgment.
Hands on uniforms are prioritized as assistance.
Others you control.
The current number one threat is the behavior of entering the perspective and never obtaining rough stones. The format of the heavenly mechanism. The cooperation is obvious. You have repeatedly defended the order of the protest and this artistic spirit. Now, he still gives me a brush.
He is his pig teammate.
Don't worry about them grabbing rough stones.
Dodge!
You all give me waiting for space to teleport.
The target has fled from the preaching. You will need to submit a detailed report to Parliament on this incident upon arriving at the Tianji Pavilion.
Do it yourself!
Chen Xian was a little closer.
I have not encountered a direct intervention from conservatives.
I don't blame you. It is that we underestimated the internal resistance and competition.
The next step is to make every effort to promote the plan to make up for the sky. Before they gather 6 rough stones,
Put our firewall. The main network of the creation blast furnace is borrowed.
Senior, what happened to the weapon used by Fairy Lin?
it was developed by me and Wei Wei together. Through the Linglong optical cable, the high-density spiritual power was instantly emitted.
Can you give birth? If you can, it can be hard with the mirror.
No, the energy consumption is too high. At present, this can only be done.
What if you put bombardment into this weapon?
How much volume does that take? Only suitable for army.
We are now going to devote all our energy to the sky replenishment plan. Let's talk about defensive weapons later.
Everyone has worked hard. Rest early. Master Chen, in the middle of the night, I called the little girl to come. What do you want to do? You are going to die, and you are getting fatter and bolder.
Just kidding. Give you a task. Secretly make a batch of light guns to power the advanced version. You doubt our every action. The other party seems to be able to predict, and the behavior of the inspectorate is too weird.
I can't say that. There are moles around us, I know.
In fact, I have solved the core energy conversion problem. Soon, there will be a new generation of light guns. Since you said so, don't announce it to the outside world for now.
At this rate. 3 days later, the main structure is completed. At that time, this furnace will be the core. Enough to stabilize the aura of the 3 counties.
It is not enough, Zhou Zhen. How is the engraving progress of the core runes?
Cabinet Master, the last compound energy transformation rune array is coming to an end.
So that I can tell my brothers.
On the day of completion, the bonus for all employees is doubled.
Plus 3 days of pay.
Scientific immortal cultivation.
In front of the true gods. It is just a clever plan to jump into the game of a local chicken and a dog.
You are on the plane.
The auspicious time has come. Senior, please start. This is the time for our Tianji Pavilion to make a name for itself.
Are you ready?
All systems are checked. The psionic cable network connection is normal.
The core rune array finally passed.
Tianji medium sized manufacturing oven was launched.
No, it is impossible for energy to get out of control.
I checked it many times.
It is over!
Invested resources. Accumulated prestige. It will all be destroyed in one day. It is my fault.
I didn't check it out.
You punish me!
Now is not the time to hold accountable. The top priority is to stabilize people's hearts. Investigate the cause of the accident.
The energy of the explosion point is analyzed. There are extremely faint traces of flying aircraft knowledge and spiritual power. Suspected vandalism.
What is the use of getting up and crying?
我们是社畜 animals.
What is the biggest feature of social animals?
It is messing up the project again.
Party A's father was angry.
When the boss wants to kill someone, if the face does not change color, write an accident analysis report and review optimization plan. First, set up an accident investigation team. Thoroughly investigate the causes. Second, 微微带对屏幕损失 to assess the loss.
Rescue equipment for gophers available.
To comfort the wounded, stabilizing internal frequency threats. Third, 老张行动公关 public relations. It is a public opinion guidance plan. Externally, they say we are a stress test. Active exposure problem is to better optimize. Put the pot. Focus on the technical challenges of introducing Tibet, not the failure itself. Fourth, hold a review meeting for all employees. I will personally pour chicken soup for my brothers.
Shunxian, rest assured.
On cakes and pancakes. I am a professional. I want to ask everyone.
汪姐姐倒是挺清楚了经验的。
Is it by luck?
Is it by step? By step.
Yes. We rely on others again and again. Release a path where you think it is impossible. It is to dare to put P.
The bull that PNT blown became a reality. What does this mean? It shows that our theoretical direction is correct. 或者是地点。What is wrong?
Is execution.
And this is precisely where it is easiest to correct.
Compared to those guys who can't even find the reason for their failure.
We are so lucky.
So, don't be discouraged. Lift your head up for me. This stress test. We have a priceless guide to the pits. Our goal remains the same. The construction period is slightly more pleasing to the eye. 2 days of care. Paid leave deposit. When we really succeed, we will have a holiday together. Now, I announce the official launch of the Nirvana edition of the 5 days plan. Do you have the confidence to do another big vote with me?
Don't hold on. Your eyes are about to turn into runes.
I was wondering if our previous design ideas were too centralized. Place all your hopes on one main oven or several central ovens. Once a node is destroyed, just like this time, all the games were lost.
Yes, distributed storage.
Well, the distribution is microscopic. Do you remember the computer distributed network in our world? There is no absolute center. Each node is a consumer of the service. It's also a provider. Even if part of it is broken, the entire network is still operational.
You mean, we build a lot of small and medium-sized node ovens. Connect them to one via a psionic cable. A distributed energy network. with global coverage.
Yes, just like a dandelion, scatters its seeds and gathers them into a tower, and the ability to resist risks is extremely strong. Breaking 1/10 does not affect the overall situation.
Theoretically possible. Breaking down and simplifying the complex functions of large ovens. Standardized microwave units. The energy extraction efficiency may be lower, but with network complementarity and intelligent scheduling, it can be completely compensated. More importantly, the construction cycle can be greatly shortened. More forces can be mobilized to participate in the construction.
That is right. We can standardize the production of microwave ovens. Modular, even partially open interfaces. Let other forces also participate in the construction and maintenance. Change the subsidy plan from a project that we undertake independently. It has become an open source movement with the participation of the whole people.
In this way, the investment threshold is lowered. The number of participants increased. Risk diversification. You can also see results faster.
That is it. The Strategic Transformation Subsidy Plan has officially entered the 2.0 stage. Dandelion Network Project. Weiwei is responsible for the overall architecture design and standardization. Zhou Zhen is responsible for the research and development of core modules.
I didn't expect a painful failure. Instead, it allows us to find a more correct path.
This is called our self-cultivation. In any case, find the angle of a comeback.
You are poor, but the name, Dandelion Network, is really good. I hope these seeds can really take root. Let the world come back to life.
Definitely.
As for the inner ghost, hiding in the shadows, you must be very anxious to see our current situation. Wait for him to make a move next time. It is time to uproot them.
The node in the third area of the east of the main Dandelion network has been successfully connected to the grid. The concentration of spiritual energy in the covered area has been steadily increased by 15%.
But the energy fluctuates, and the silk thread is highly consistent with the expansion of the network.
It is no coincidence. The world is rejecting us.
There are already complaints among the people. If natural disasters continue,
it is feared that chaos will arise.
Rule conflict. The essence of the Dandelion network is to build a set that is not conducive to it. The self-excited energy circulation system of the original laws of the world. Treat it as a virus by the world's management programs, initiating an immune response.
It is really not that simple. Want to patch the old system. As a result, it was killed by the firewall as a virus. This party, A, has a big temper.
We must find ways to reduce conflict as soon as possible. Otherwise, don't wait for myopia to do it. We ourselves are about to be formatted by the way of heaven.
Learn from you. Transfer to the Inspector General.
All historical data on fluctuations in the rules of the world. The compatibility protocol of the network interface. See if you can cheat the system detection. Lao Zhang launched an emergency plan. Appease all losses in the affected areas by the heavenly mechanism and double compensation. And at the same time, issue an announcement. Let's say this is the pain before building a new order. It is the test of heaven for us.
You'll want to throw money again. Senior.
If we can't take care of our family foundation first, I will basically lose my mind.
The radiation speed of the network cannot be stopped. It must be before the Tianji upgrade. Let the network form a sufficient scale. Has a certain resistance.
Compatibility protocols have limited effects. The rejection of the way of heaven is getting stronger and stronger. If this continues, the node damage rate will skyrocket.
The source of repulsion points to several points of convergence of rules. It can be regarded as the core authority of the world. Node core authority.
It means that we didn't pay the protection fee for this patch, so it was targeted.
It can be understood this way. If the subsidy is successful, or get admin privileges, either bypass or override this rule administrator rights.
Then you have to talk to the creator. Can Weiwei design a rule camouflage? Let our network scan in the heavens. It seems that he committed suicide.
Theoretically, you can try to even up 会朝虚我化此阶 thread naturally form. But it is necessary to carry out voluminous fortune telling and understand the essence of the rules.
The rules of this silk room. Chain technology provides partial data support.
Good brother. That is it. Technical tackling rules. Camouflage projects are immediately launched.
The Tianji contract supply network is large scale, although there is heaven to obstruct it.
But they already have countermeasures. It is the deputy leader who accelerates the pace.
You have seen it. The so-called Tianji Pavilion, called Heaven Mending Plan, has caused global rule disorder. Frequent natural disasters. Such behavior is worse than the teachings of meditation. They are shaking the foundations of the world.
Elder Yan's data also shows the energy of the Dandelion network coverage area is decreasing, and the curve is indeed slowing down. Tianji Pavilion may be radical in its approach, but it is indeed delaying the collapse.
Poison to quench thirst. The responsibility of the inspectorate is to maintain the stability of the existing order, rather than aligning with art, sleeping with the enemy. Xuanjia, you have a close relationship with Tianji Pavilion, repeatedly violating the rules to provide support.
As a result, the situation has deteriorated to this point.
Do you know guilt?
My actions give a judgment of the stability of the maximum order. The world collapses into the ultimate timeline. There are risks in the Tianji Pavilion plan. However, the Pure Vision Teachings plan will inevitably lead to the ultimate timing of the two evils. I choose to exist on the path of life.
Strong words to seize reason. The Council has finally ruled. Immediately cut off all cooperation with Tianji Pavilion and set up a cleanup team.
I bear it. Otherwise, please come out of the Tianji Pavilion and its Dandelion network.
To maintain the purity of the way of heaven.
Is Elder Yan's move too radical? If there is a civil war with the Tianji Pavilion, isn't it a way to let the pure scholars sit and reap the profits of fishing?
To eliminate foreign countries, we must first stabilize our internal affairs. Eliminate internal cancer. Only then can we make every effort to deal with foreign enemies. Cliff handover authority. Accept review.
My logical core cannot agree with this resolution. According to Section 17 of the Emergency Ordinance, when the superior's directives conflict with the core mission, can temporarily refuse to enforce.
And applying will help you with your stubbornness.
I came on behalf of the Council to take him down.
The internal division of the supervisory temple was completely divided. The Purge faction is going to attack us.
The suspension of the armor was temporarily suspended. The conservative purges are in power.
Are they blind? Without the internet, is it stabilizing energy? This is clearly a borrowing topic.
How is the progress of the micro? Rules camouflage, layers and light guns.
Rules. The preliminary model of the camouflage layer is completed, but a lot of testing and optimization is still needed. The new generation of light energy guns has been secretly produced, 30 units, equipped with a corpse squad. It was powerful enough to threaten the golden elixir.
Enough? In the later stage. Deploy the camouflage layer model to key nodes as soon as possible. It can alleviate a little pressure. The team is on standby for this matter. In addition, put the list of ghosts we suspected before, and the Suqing faction. The information of the main members is compared.
You suspect that there is one in the Suqing faction?
Not doubt, but almost certainly. It seems that it is going to penetrate deeper than we think. Activate the highest alert. All core facilities. Strengthen defenses, especially the newly built main oven base.
If I had known today, why mess with those heretics in the first place?
It ruined the future.
My future is not as good as order.
Insignificant. X.
Until death is about to end, the mouth is still stubborn.
Let's go! What am I going?
Sure enough. The command center of the Purification faction has data exchanges of myopia. These bastards have to be kept down inside and out.
Then see who is the super administrator who can determine the direction of the system.
Senior. The enemy is menacing. I am afraid the peripheral formation won't last long.
If you can't hold on, you have to hold on. Liao Zhang, you lead a team to reinforce the eastern formation. That is the key.
Xuanjia heard that. He would reply. Your new faction came to smash the field with a virus.
Your target C has not yet broken through.
The entire line is blocked. Ladies and gentlemen, follow me to guard the formation.
Activating the cellular defense system. All auto-defense Dragon Activation Squad 4 is equipped with a new generation of functional guns.
What kind of magic weapon is this?
So powerful!
Strict brother.
You colluded with the Jinshi.
The evidence is conclusive.
How dare you steal confidential information? This is a rebellion!
My core mission is to maintain order and order, rather than protecting the rights and interests of a certain faction.
Rule reconstruction.
Formatting.
Wei Wei, 没事吧? Are you okay?
It is okay. Thanks to the Corp Squad and new equipment.
Chen Xian, Lin Weiwei, this time to see who can save you. Destroy the core. Look at how you are not good. Seniors, be careful!
Liao Zhang.
Team leader Zhang's internal threat has been temporarily eliminated.
The injuries were extremely serious.
But it was a hanging end. Rescue immediately. At all costs.
Is it flesh and blood?
The injuries were severe. Jindan Binli shattered. The meridians are broken. And it is a miracle to survive. He did bear that blow with his body. There is no moisture at all.
Data doesn't lie. Am I wrong in my previous suspicions?
If he is really an insider, pay such a big price in order to win our trust. This cost is too high, right?
Because of the high cost, once successful, the rewards will be greater. Save people first with the best medicine, the strongest healing formation.
Understand.
Pavilion Master, according to energy resonance and big data navigator calculations, the fifth piece, the rough stone, has a probability of more than 90%. We'll break it in the core area of the 10,000 arrows. The condensation time is about 3 days later.
10,000 arrows are seated there. And the sword energy is crisscrossed. The environment is harsh, and there are countless ancient swords left with a killing intent. It has a strong suppression effect on spirit stones and spiritual power.
The static perspective will inevitably go too.
Complex environment.
It is conducive to ambushing and being ambushed.
This time, 6 people with the highest cultivation level were sent to form a sharp knife team.
I have a slight black armor, plus the Lai family's golden elixir, the ancestor of the Krypton Golden Breeze group, and on the side of the Fierce Sunday sect. Use the 30% spirit net position to collect a punch. In exchange for their sword, that has been in retreat. Elder Shu made a shot.
This is almost the strongest lineup we can come up with.
That is right. In 10,000 swords, use the terrain to lay a net in advance. When they come to grab the rough stone, serve them in one pot.
It may be suggested that the squad be divided into 3 groups. The 2 groups set up an ambush in the open. 1 group maneuvered sideways in the dark.
Okay, that is it. Contact all parties immediately. Gather manpower. This time, we are going to fight a beautiful turnaround.
Seeing that the interference is very strong, the temporary exploration range was compressed to less than 100 meters. The effect of communication capture is also great, and it is discounted.
It might as well be where the sword heart goes!
Backdoor Majesty.
I hope our bait is fragrant enough. It can attract big fish.
The Yuan clan is about to condense again. Stick to plan.
There are multiple strong force reactions in the southwest of Hubei at the same time. What is going on?
It is actually called ice splitting.
No, according to energy monitoring. The rough stone will obviously condense in the sword pool directly in front of us. Why are they dispersing their forces?
What is the situation with Xuanjia?
It's necessary to have a single pre-explosive power.
The old man also found that the strength of a team did not match. Is pestering Chen Xiaoyu. How about your side?
We also have guests here.
It was actually this group of madmen to exchange their lives for our state.
The rough stone is about to take shape. There is nothing wrong with their main force yet.
High-intensity spaces detected.
We were surrounded by the position next door.
I've been waiting for a long time before. Thank you for helping us clean up the sharks.
Now, accept my gratitude.
Self-failure lock source array.
They have already set traps.
Above.
Sure enough. It is you?
Fellow Taoists, you have done a good job. It is better than I expected.
At first, I suspected that the mole was you.
Later, you were seriously injured for the Tianji Pavilion. I gave up on this idea.
I didn't expect you to lie to me.
He was so cruel to himself.
What is your purpose?
Naturally, it is to reshape the universe. Become the master of this new order world. What surprised me was, Lord Chen was able to build a psychic network. This saved me a lot of trouble. I also want to thank you.
For what you call the new order, you can sacrifice everything at will.
Those who achieve great things do not care about small details. You are very much like when I was young. If you are willing to surrender, I can get a place in the new world with you.
I subdued your stick and hammer. When I get out of trouble, I will definitely exterminate you. 1,000-year-old insect.
If it were me. After getting out of trouble, you will return to the base as soon as possible.
Look what you mean! Don't run! 张红卡竟然这里隐藏得这么深。
Hurry back. E and D must be wrong.
All back doors were sealed. We were kicked out of the admin account.
The report can be output by fiber optic cable, reversing the energy. Then it flowed back to Hexi, and the snoring automatic defense service road was all out of control. It is all attacking our own people.
The dam myopia network is rapidly expanding. At this rate, within 12 hours, the entire Dandelion network will completely change hands. It became Zhang Hong's private domain.
Slight cleave. Remember the villa we started with.
Isn't it already abandoned there?
The most dangerous place is the safest place. And there are some things that I habitually keep in my hands.
You have a backup plan.
It is not a plan. At most, it is a hanging glory that dies together. Go to the villa.
Listed.
This is the most original architectural idea of the sky patching plan. The network that Zhang Hong now controls is the perfect version that is constantly improving. And this initial version of the structure is simple. There are many loopholes. But because of this, he won't be controlled by the nodes.
You want to use this original architecture to impact the perfect network he now controls. How to destroy it?
That is right. Doesn't he want to be an administrator? I will give him a virus gift package, hitting his perfect version with the original version, even if we cannot regain control. Also, to paralyze his new order network.
Who is coming?
The target is clearly targeted.
Chen Xiaoxian!
Preaching continues your work.
As long as I don't die, no one can optimize you.
Help me win 3 minutes.
No! 2 minutes!
Protect him. He is guarding the truth.
Stop him quickly.
It is done. It is all dodging for me. I am going to deliver the final version.
What is this?
Chen Xian, you succeed. You interrupt their control.
Success. It is just a temporary opportunity.
However, slightly.
I still remember the quilt when we first designed the red furnace. It's the negative energy exploration starting point scheme.
You want to create a temporary black hole of energy, forcibly absorbs overloaded energy, but it requires unimaginable energy. If we are not careful, we will be together with this small half of the world.
So, we need a carrier. Looks like I'm going to have to give myself the ultimate patch.
Chen Xian did not want the energy flow. The direction was clear.
He is temporarily building with himself as a container. This is the only way for Zhang Hong to completely repair his predecessors and miss them.
Stupid. I thought that with a little primitive resonance and my own sacrifice.
Can the general trend be reversed?
It seems that this reverse overtake is successful.
Chen Xian's vital signs are extremely weak.
The soul is severely damaged, plunged into the unknown. Deep coma.
But he succeeded.
Local rule. Temporarily stable. Dandelion network runaway speed slowed down by 17.3%. We won valuable time.
Director Lin, Lord Xuanjia. According to the time obtained before the master fell into a coma, we have successfully repaired and restarted 7% of the Dandelion network nodes. Most of the remaining networks are under Zhang Hong's control. But expansion has largely stopped.
Thanks to Master Chen Ji sacrificing himself to protect him. Only then can we stabilize our position. Now, Lord Xuanjia is temporarily waiting for the Pavilion Master to leave, presiding over the technology. We are willing to follow to the end. Take back our world!
Before he woke up, we must hold on to this foundation and prepare weapons for counter-offensives. How is the internal cleanup of the Xuanjia Supervision Department?
Conservatives. The remnants of the Purge faction and the Order go down.
Initiating the Nirvana project. Utilize the nodes we control. Fully produce a new generation of light energy guns and rule jammers. At the same time, it will broadcast to all areas that have not yet been fully controlled by Zhang Hong. Zhang Hong's conspiracy.
Sect leader, the remnants of Brother Tianji have stabilized their position and began to fight back with the original architecture. Our network expansion is blocked.
In addition, they are massively producing targeted weapons.
The jumping clown is dying, accelerating the parsing of the remaining network. Wait for me to fully integrate. 6 rough stones and network permissions. It was their end. Chen Xian, you have left me with a lot of trouble.
Chen Xie, 大家都很好 is very nice. The network is being restored, and new weapons will soon be available. Xuanjia's face was paralyzed, and now he will occasionally stutter. I guess I am learning. You complain. Can you wake up quickly, without you being greedy and lazy? I have no motivation to roll up. Dear fellow Taoists, a year ago, the great lord of the pavilion is the calamity of the ancestors. Sacrificing oneself to carry violent energy will give us a glimmer of life. And he fell into a deep sleep. And today, we are here, guided by the power of billions of wishes. I look forward to the return of the Pavilion Master's soul to the West.
Honoring the Inspectorate. In the name of order. Witness and help this gathering.
Chen Xian,
You finally wake up.
Welcome back!
Chen Xianj is the master, and the current world performance completion is 42.7%.
There is still work to be done.
The face is paralyzed, and the face has not been seen for a year. You are good at cold jokes.
Okay.
The end of the Mountain Pavilion session.
The vacation is officially over.
Next. It is time to find the one who randomly changes our project.
The former partner of the demand is good at calculating the general ledger.
Pavilion. Master. After you wake up, the stability of our network nodes has increased by 20 percentage points. Many officials and nobles took the initiative to join the company.
Zhang Hong's side also seemed to speed up his movements. The energy fluctuations in his control area became increasingly unstable.
This is a version mandatory update. Well, strongest computing power we can mobilize now. Plus my administrator privileges in the transformation period. Can it be reversed? Its exact coordinates and energy weaknesses.
Combine the original architectural understanding you bring back with your existing network data. You can try, but it requires extremely large energy and precise timing energy.
What we don't lack most now is Dandelion and wish timing. Liuyun, does the supervision department have the kind of ability to temporarily block the heavenly induction, or something that makes the system freeze?
There are rules, silent positions, and the technical cost of the Supreme Council is huge.
To deal with this kind of open and hanging administrator, you have to use unconventional means to prepare. Let's give him a server and force maintenance. I went to catch up with an old friend.
Chen Xian, you can actually step into the god with the wish power of all beings. Also repair the Dao Key. It is a pity you came too late. I have found the 6th rough stone. 60-1. The new world of network surrender is just around the corner.
Less nonsense.
Tampering with project requirements without permission. Embezzlement of company assets. Trying to format all employees. You are not qualified as a CEO.
Today, the board of directors is going to remove you.
It is up to you. Even Hua Shen is just a remnant of the old rules.
Let you see the real administrator rights! Selection is now!
Found it! BG is there! Micro. Injection repair. Patch.
Illegal rules are detected. Aggregate. Execution. Ultimate cleanup. Protocol subsidies. Genuine authorization to crack down.
Number. It can't be.
I am the new world. Your performance is failing.
The company decided to immediately stop the optimization.
Lost. 竟然输了。
Done. At the end of the day, the next step is to clean up the mess of the supervision department.
You bastard! It scared me to death.
It is okay. It is okay. I'm not alive. And a blessing in disguise. It is directly in the early stages of transformation into a god.
Who is worried about you? I am afraid you are going to die. No one takes the blame for Tianji Pavilion's performance. Yes, yes.
It is all about performance. Let's go. Go to the supervision department to clean up the pile of garbage.
I am a hanging armor in accordance with the emergency regulations of the Department of Supervision and the ruling of the highest authority. Now the collusion of myopia is harmful to the stability of the plane. Members of the Purge faction carried out compulsory purges. Give up resistance and accept censorship.
Therefore, there is a way out.
You lure wolves into the room. Tower of betrayal of order rules.
Barriers and dignity discrimination are okay.
Don't you know that the villain died from talking too much? Optimize their gates. You and I.
I have long looked at the design of the gate that is not pleasing to the eye. Lack of affinity. Outdated interaction logic.
Why are you stunned?
Sweep. If you don't sweep, we're going to force uninstall.
Balloons. This is the content of travelers. In the last century, humans sent it into space.
When did this thing receive it?
The source comes from the outer void. The receipt was about 3 months ago. After receiving it, it was listed as top secret by Elder Yang. It was not reported to Parliament. Instead, privately organized manpower to conduct reverse kung fu analysis.
Liuyun was previously developed. HM Fish. These moths have no ability to save the world. I want to run to be a colonial master again.
They have located the Earth.
Thankfully, we came early.
A few months later. I am afraid it is not really going to make them create a drama of another world and invade the modern Earth.
What?
I want to go back and continue to be a UI worker. I am urged by Party A every day. By Project Manager P.
UA.
Where you go, I go. Don't think about it.
What can I do when I go back? In that world.
Chen Xian 和林薇薇已经猝死了 have died suddenly.
Here.
I have brothers.
And you.
Sealed this message. No one may enable it.
That is right. Let's just think of it as an archive over there. That is right.
And there must be a spiritual net here soon. 6.0. The network speed is definitely faster than 5G. Wei Wei engaged in a psychic simulation taste project. Reproduce the hot pot milk tea.
According to the energy, conservation and pseudo-depth requirements, the project is expected to be stopped.
Lao Shu.
Don't pour cold water on you at every turn. Okay.
A bit of a dream.
Pavilion Master. Zhao Hong's vital signs are stable, but the conscious activity is almost non-existent. The soul is severely damaged. There is no sign of awakening for the time being.
Look at it. This old fox is full of tricks. Maybe he still has a backhand.
Everything that was looted from him and the Myopia sect headquarters, the data magic tools have been preliminarily analyzed and archived. Except for those few pieces of luster power. Rough stones.
The internal energy structure of the rough fell silent. It cannot be invoked or destroyed by its essence. Further research is still needed.
Put it away first. Maybe it is the key to the subsequent version of the expansion. Now, it is time to give us this to save the world. The project team made a phased summary. I announced that the Tianji Pavilion will be officially upgraded from today for the Joint Committee on Science and Immortal Cultivation. Abbreviated as KEXU, I reluctantly think it is difficult for him to be the master. Lin Weiwei, designer. The whole family serves as the executive officer of order and chief risk control officer.
Can this name be more earthy?
The name change is recorded. Permissions are being synchronized.
I really don't regret it.
What is there to regret left? That is the past tense. And here you have to cut less meat and hemp.
I just think there's more potential for projects here. The user group needs more education.
Yes. It is all for the project. After finishing this busy time, let's have a wedding.
The beauty you want. Let's get the psychic hot pot you promised first.
Chen Xian slumped on the chair and listened to the report. Interject from time to time.
Finally, I feel a little on track. It is more tiring than writing code back then.
Be content.
You are still the one who makes the rules. No need to be squeezed by other people's performance indicators.
That is right. Our performance indicators. We define ourselves. By the way, it was copied from the database of the supervision department before. Those information about the rules at the bottom of the world. How is your research?
Some find that the rules of this world are more procedural than we think. Zhang Hong's so-called administrator writes, it is likely to be an advanced access capability to the underlying rules interface. And higher civilization.
The detection of the ground and latitude test site, that is -734, has completed the self-rescue milestone, assessment of the potential of world civilization. The two counties are key variable individuals, according to the multidimensional space observation and development agreement. Chen Xianling Weiwei issued a multidimensional universe governance internship plan. You requested a letter. Do you receive detailed information?
Sleeping Cosmic, our internship program.
Governance internship. We are offered by a higher civilization.
This source cannot be tracked. The high level of authority is outrageous.
Directly covers our main channel of Lingwang, and the information structure cannot be parsed. What should I do if it contains rules, levels, far beyond cognition, and the threat level cannot be determined?
Can you pick it up?
Hey, send an offer out and take 2 steps. First, send the internship contract and employee handbook to see. Salary is negotiable. We don't eat this set.
Pure brush knowledge and remuneration.
Isn't this just telling the boss that the company's platform is good? Can you learn something to fool people?
Not even snacks.
Is this the point? This is a great opportunity to get in touch with higher civilizations and technologies.
Accepting the invitation may bring about a technological explosion and a leap in civilization, but there are unknown risks. This includes, but is not limited to, culture shock,
Dual exclusion,
reduced to cheap labor.
Look at what Lao Xuan said. Cheap labor. We finally did the performance here. Seeing that he is about to reach the pinnacle of his life. Marrying Bai Fiu Mei.
I went to work as an intern for them.
I am going. But, well,
refusing directly is too unsatisfactory to A.
We have to bargain.
H at the center of the multidimensional universe governance. R, right. We have seen your offer. There is interest. But in terms of treatment, we have some small requirements. First, we require remote internships. The main place of work is still in our own world. Second, we need to be paid. This hard can be technology. It's a resource. A permission. But it must be quantified. Third, reject 996. Is there a 996 in intercosmic work? Anyway, we demand flexible working arrangements. Guaranteed. Vacation. Fourth, a formal cooperation agreement must be signed. Clarify rights, responsibilities, and interests. Reject the overlord clause.
Condition. Received. Submitting for review. Review and approve the acceptable cooperation agreement model. Specific terms and subsequent negotiations. Confirm whether the signed copy is confirmed. Applicable version of the framework agreement on cosmic collaborative governance.
Look, this is called the art of negotiation.
How are you negotiating? You are buying vegetables at the vegetable market.
As long as the result is good.
Sign. Hurry up.
After signing, we have to do the psychic hot pot project.
What is this signal? It originates from the bottom layer of Lingwang itself, using some kind of backdoor protocol that we don't know.
It is Zhang Hong. He really still hides the quilt.
You also have to forcibly extract the energy of the core nodes of the spiritual network.
It seems that the formatting was not done thoroughly last time. We have to go to the next dungeon.
Welcome to the backstage of the world.
Hear the rules, I am you.
Rule chain. Defense mode.
The environment parameters are maliciously modified. Try to optimize the interface. Not true.
It is not a complete Zhang Hong. His core of consciousness is unstable. It is like forcibly fusing something.
That is right.
I accepted the junk code he abandoned. Integrating the chaotic rules of the beginning of the birth of this world. Now I am the true master of the world.
The junk code integrator is quite proud. No wonder the logic is confused. It is not easy to speak. His current state is fat. The core logic is chaotic. Hard fight for rules. We suffer and have to find his chaotic core.
Use the most basic truth to impact the most basic truth.
For example, 1 + 1 = 2. Conservation of energy, etc.
This is impossible.
Why can't my rules be resolved?
Your final sign is 0 egg expulsion.
我会放过你们的。
was still thinking about Zhang Hong's words before he died.
Well,
his point is too vague.
Detection that the co-governor has dealt with an internal material threat incident. Number T734 in CIDT01. Good performance assessment. The first stage of knowledge, remuneration, and technical support are now distributed. It is about efficient energy applications, principles of material, reconstruction, and preliminary cross-plane communication technology.
First of all, our networking core algorithm is directly optimized. Efficiency has tripled.
Oh, this time it is quite generous. It seems that we just killed the red. It is considered to have passed an assessment of the internship period.
It can be understood this way. It is now officially granted to the cooperative governor of this universe to the whole line of primary. Please continue to guide this civilization in an orderly direction. If necessary, technical consultation can be requested through the new open channel.
Is there a fee for consulting?
Based on the cooperation agreement, basic consulting. Free premium technical support, which requires governance credits.
Look, I know there is a points system. Evil capitalists are everywhere.
Can you focus on the main points? These new technologies can speed up our development by several orders of magnitude.
Okay. 喂，你先得提的与地先得性 Cosmic Black Technology Research Department. 老周给你赶下手. Lao Xuan is responsible for assessing risks and formulating new rules.
A few months later.
According to the principle provided, we have been able to steadily receive from the nearest few people the basic background radiation signal of the plane, although it is not yet possible to parse specific information. But the proving channel is viable.
It is amazing. If this technology is fully mastered, can we talk to other worlds?
Theoretically, it is possible to ask for help coordinates Z Tower 7 civilizations are harvested.
The same household asked for the ball.
Immediately record signal characteristics and coordinates.
The source of the reporting and executive signals is far away.
Crossed multiple plane barriers.
Do we want to respond according to the agreement of the higher civilization? We are obligated to deal with unusual events.
Of course. You have to respond. First, through official channels. Submit a copy to our partner, Higher Civilization, about the receipt. Explanation of the situation and response suggestions for unknown cosmic distress signals.
A draft has been drawn up.
Very good. Remember, we are organized people now.
Indecisive.
Write a report and go up.
Headache.
Signal source. Z-Card 7 has confirmed that Wei Yi is developing independently, and civilization is suffering from unknowns. Cross-plane, entity, Reaper invasion. This event is within the scope of observation. It has not yet reached our direct intervention estimate, built on the initial cross-plane exploration capabilities. It is recommended that you handle it as appropriate, accumulating governance experience. The relevant event data goes into the governance points evaluation. Discretionary handling.
Translated as a living sending to you. The friends who did it smashed their own points.
But we watch a civilization disappear near us.
Understand and respond to potential threats in advance.
In line with our long-term security interests.
This action serves as a proficiency test.
Then, it depends on the formation of a lift-off exploration and investigation team.
Parent, child, leadership is too dangerous. We don't know anything over there. Rest assured.
Your husband. I am now in the transformation period, coupled with higher civilization.
There is no problem with the technical self-protection given. Besides, there is our Chief Risk Control Officer. The risk is controllable. And Lao Xuan is ready to use the preliminary list of candidates and equipment.
To formulate and prioritize the newly developed cross-plane communicator.
Enhanced spirit speed, shield, and environmental adaptation system.
Be careful and keep in touch at all times.
Got it, my lord. The family will leave it to you. D1's thunder collapsed. Wait for me to come back to eat hot pot.
All equipment is checked. The memory of coordinate C fills 98% of the input energy.
The first time he carried out a cosmic mission. I even wrote a suicide note. not a work report.
Don't be so discouraged. We're here to send warmth, not to give away heads.
Gone.
Wow, is this what it is like to travel through a plane? It is much more exciting than sitting in Linzhou.
Unknown gravitational field is detected to interfere with unnatural formation.
Before we arrived at the destination, there was a welcome team.
Identify low-level civilization vehicles that break into the harvesting area and clear them.
Well, it seems that the Reaper of this Z Tower -7 is not very friendly. All enter the battle.
Prepare Lao Xuan to start the defense. Zhou Zhen tried to analyze the other party's technology.
By the way, send a signal to the headquarters. Intercepted by unidentified armed forces.
Request temporarily.
Enemy attack pattern analysis.
Energy weapons are the main ones.
With spatial disturbance effect. The scientific and technological level evaluation is higher than ours. But it is not impossible to compete with.
Their energy core is peculiar. As if alive, I am trying to interfere with its energy circuits.
There is a similar record in the database that came from Weiwei. This is a subject that is lower than the energy of consciousness.
Don't apply. It is now concentrating fire on the paralyzed ship.
Target threat level increase. Call on higher frontline units.
The small one was beaten, and the old one came. Prepare to retreat and pass back the collected data. Prepare for retreat. The collected data is transmitted back, and the signal is strongly interfered with.
Unstable transmission.
Start all ultimate nodes. Priority is given to ensuring the return of key data. Analyze the weaknesses of the other party's technology. Here is the T-734 collaborative governance. Our reconnaissance team was attacked by an unknown civilization Reaper at the coordinate C Tower -7. The other party's technological threat is expansive. To confirm that there is a threat to us, requesting emergency tactical support and unlocking of higher privileges under the agreement. Confirmed in threat level assessment. By temporarily granting advanced authority for regional self-defense counterattacks. Transmit corresponding weapon packets and consciousness shielding positions. Construction scheme. Quickly parse the packet and synchronize it to the permission.
Just in time. Lao Xuanjia is in a position of consciousness shielding. Zhou Zhen builds a psionic resonance ball. The frequency is based on data.
Their conscious energy core is disturbed. Withdraw.
The mission was completed. And the initial contact damaged an enemy ship, forced back the small fleet and collected a number of key data. The report will be written later.
Just to come back safely.
It is so thrilling. The Reaper's skill book is completely crooked. Developed by plundering and devouring the consciousness energy of other civilizations, it is like a cosmic cancer cell.
According to its behavior pattern and scientific and technological characteristics, its threat range will continue to expand.
In the end, it will affect our higher civilization for evaluation.
We rated it as good. Earned a lot of intelligence points. They emphasized again. The Thief Tower couple and the Reaper issue will be our long-term assessment project.
Well, it seems that the work of this cosmic police can't be shaken off, but it is okay. At least we have the ability to initially confront each other.
Points were also earned.
What next?
What else can be done? Prepare for war. Redeem points for more advanced technology. Expand our advantages. At the same time, it continues to monitor the direction of the sea tower. See if you can establish a stable connection with that civilization that calls for help. We have to slowly shift from passive labeling to active operation. I used to think that saving the world was the end. Only now do I realize that it is just the beginning. The universe is big and there are many troubles.
But we are not afraid together.
That is right. And this time, I went out. I was even more sure of one thing.
What is the matter?
Let's get married.
Why do you suddenly say this, Lord?
Life and death are known, ordinary and precious. I want to give you a home, a destination that truly belongs to us. In this world, save with our own hands. A place built with your own hands.
Okay. Turn.
The wedding ceremony begins with the first witness speech. According to the process, I am the witnesses Chen Xian and Lin Weiwei. The two are saving the world. Promote the development of civilization. Excellent performance. In the performance appraisal of preliminary response to cross-plane threats, cooperate with tacit understanding. After comprehensive evaluation, agree to your long-term strategic partnership. I wish you a happy cooperation.
Continuous win.
Lao Shua, your marriage testimony is really hardcore.
Forget it. It is quite in line with his style.
Not bad. Yes, this is the effect.
第一，原汁原味的社畜风采。
Style.
Quiet down. Let me say a few words.
I am very happy today. Not only because it was taken Weiwei, but also because I saw so many familiar faces. To be able to stand in the world that we have built with our own hands and hold this wedding. Once on Earth, we are two ordinary social animals. For the sake of performance, I always feel that something is missing in life. Traveling here, we rely on our workplace skills. A way to survive was chosen.
We did a lot of things that we couldn't think of before.
The process is tiring. It is more tiring than working overtime, but it is also very cool. Because this time, our performance is defined by ourselves. Today, Weiwei and I are here. Not just a wedding. It is also to say goodbye to our common past. Swear sovereignty to the future we have created with our own hands. From now on, this world will be our new home. This place of mind is formless.
Speaking of which, we don't seem to know who Lao Wang is. There are no clues he left behind. We may have been lost in that secret place long ago.
I used the authority given by a higher civilization before. In the systems logged, out user file, his complete record was found.
Who is he?
Huang Jiangguo.
In 2022, through the profession, senior architect of a key project of the National Space Administration. He is probably the most professional and hardcore of all our time. Travelers.
But he still failed.
Tomorrow we will upload a complete plan to the palace's files. The final report, and Ling Wang, 6 points. O must not let the seniors know that the tree he planted has become shaded.